After a male carrier was killed by dogs in Putnam County last year, PETA is placing the blame on the county's animal control policies, calling them irresponsible, dangerous, and deadly. The I-Team previously reported the dog's owner had tried twice to turn the dogs into animal control after saying that he couldn't take care of them. Just days before the fatal attack of male carrier Pamela Rock, animal control told the owner they don't accept surrenders unless there is a dire need. Now PETA is urging Putnam County to overturn its no-kill policy. News4Jax reporter Ann Maxwell was at the Board of County Commissioners meeting this morning where animal control's policy, that was a big topic of discussion, wasn't it, Dan?
Yeah, Tarek, what to do about unwanted or aggressive animals here in the county has been a contentious subject for years. This morning, one of the commissioners here made suggestions of ways to improve animal control. However, no action was taken. There wasn't any vote. A member of Rock's family says he feels like this is a positive step in the right direction, but he thinks more work still needs to be done. Paul Adamczak says he's been proposing changes to Putnam County animal control since he was elected to the Board of County Commissioners 2 years ago.
Our geography is so huge, our manpower is so small.
This morning, he suggested improving spay-neuter rates, cracking down on unlicensed pets, and possibly opening a satellite animal control location in the southern or western part of the county. He represents the rural Interlochen area, where mail carrier Pamela Rock was killed in a dog attack in August.
We also have to figure out a way to partner with these animal shelters and animal rescue places to get the animals out quicker. Maybe we have to consider euthanizing some of the animals if they're overflow for way too long.
Putnam County Animal Control's website says they are a no-kill shelter unless the animal is deemed dangerous. Commissioner Larry Harvey says he thinks pet owners need to take responsibility for the animals in their care, not the government.
I would love to do it when I can, but I don't want to be forced to as a taxpayer.
A few hours after the meeting, PETA released a letter they sent to the Board of County Commissioners saying they've been hearing from members and supporters across the country who are alarmed the owner of the dogs that killed Rock won't face charges. PETA accuses animal control of putting its no-kill status above the safety of animals and people in Putnam County. Their letter reads, quote, "Please consider this situation an emergency and take immediate action to overturn the county animal control shelter's dangerous, deceptive, no-kill policy, which has resulted in death and deep suffering in Putnam County." Pamela Rock's brother, Dick Rock, says he and his family are still waiting for accountability.
In my mind, nobody has yet taken ownership of this problem. That's what I think would be real progress, saying, hey, Rock family, you had a terrible tragedy. We're sorry for your loss. And here's what's going to happen to make this never happen again.
We reached out to all of the members of the County Board of Commissioners for a response to PETA's letter. So far, we've only heard back from Adamczak, who says that he thinks euthanasia should be the last line of defense. Also at the meeting here this morning, the chairman of the board said he thinks that the board should go in the direction recommended by the Animal Services Advisory Committee when it comes to animal control. They have not yet made any recommendations to the board. For now, reporting live in Putnam County, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.